Yo, look, we live again. This is the Cathedral. It's Saturday. Like I told y'all, we got a doubleheader. The first part of the doubleheader is one of the most influential artists to ever come out the Middle Georgia area, Macon, Georgia. One of the seed of the most influential artists to come out of the Middle Georgia area. I got him live right here in front of y'all. If you don't know, you got to know. You just been asleep for the last 30, 40, 50 years. This here is Otis Redding III. Say what's up to the people of the Cathedral, oh.
What's up to the Cathedral?
Hey,
my boy Syn.
We about to go all the way in. I'm about to give y'all some keys to the game. Everything about to go down. I'm about to give y'all something y'all ain't heard before. And these are gonna be facts. I'm about to go turn the music down. When I come back, we're gonna get into it. Oh, to holler at the people, I'll be right back.
Good to be here. Good to be here at the Cathedral with my homeboy Syn, known as Cat. Watch this cat grow up doing beats and just watch him evolve into a real monster doing beats, you know. And just took his time and stayed comfortable, not worried about not being super successful and still right here making doing it.
Yeah, man.
Helping a lot of people.
I had great mentors, man. That's what all of us need, great mentors. We gonna get into this first, man. Like, oh, first of all, for the people watching this, the first thing y'all think when y'all hear this man's name is Otis Redding, his father. His father was a great man. He had a lot of accolades. He'll live on forever. You'll never erase that name from any memories in this world. O has his own accolades. I had to do the research. I know O personally, and I didn't know myself, so I know y'all don't know. What we listening to right here in the background is, oh, tell these people what this song is we listen to first of all.
That's from the very first album we did. That's a bass solo by my brother Dexter. Dexter's a beast on the bass, and Mark Lockett from Bird City.
Okay.
Our cousin Mark Lockett playing drums, and this song has been re-recorded by the Red Hot, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's like a million covers on the internet of this song.
Promise. Yeah,
it's so many covers. I see. It's like the bass guitar tutorial, damn near. It's like Stairway to Heaven. If you can't play Stairway to Heaven, they don't consider you a guitarist. It's like, as a bass guitarist,
yeah, you gotta know
to know the awakening, or your ass can't play. Okay, I just had to get it out of the way. We're gonna get to everything. Oh, for the people that don't know, could you tell them your claim to fame right here in their face so they can know? Otis Redding, could you please get these people your bio, man?
Well, I started doing this because of my brother Dexter. Dexter had a record deal when he was like 13 years old. He had a song called Love is Bigger Than Baseball, and God Bless. And I was hanging at the studio, sitting on the back of the stool.
Oh, he's the baby boy. He's the baby boy now.
I'm the youngest, and my brother was already doing it because my mother had us around Capricorn Records down on Broadway at the time. MLK now.
Yeah.
And Dexter was doing it, and I wanted to do whatever he was doing.
Yeah, big brother, man.
And he was playing a little bit of guitar. He didn't like it, and he started playing bass. From there, we put the band together called Father's Pride. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we put it in with a lot of cats. Some of these cats' parents will know a guy named John Morgan, who was a DJ at Grant's, at Grant's Lounge.
Okay, for y'all parents, if y'all know John Morgan.
Yeah, John Morgan was a DJ at Grant's, but he was our drummer. He actually was James Brown's drummer.
Wow. And he had to be good if he was James Brown's drummer.
You can check out Google James Brown drummer on the fight where they went to Africa.
Oh, okay. Google that, James Morgan. John Morgan.
James
Make
Brown
his own, baby.
That taught us how to engineer, taught us how to tune our guitars, and had our first 8-track studio in the back of a club called New Directions, and we started doing demos, and my mom started hooking us up, sending out demos. We got our record deal when I was 15.
First record deal at 15 years old. Now, explain to them the feel, because I look at TV and I look at a lot of artists that are artists and their parents were artists, it was great. And it kind of like trying to remove yourself from the shadow to show your own.
Yeah.
At 15, how did it feel to have your own record deal? What did you feel like going into that? 15 years old.
Well, the younger you are, you're in that shadow, the better it is.
Yeah, because everybody give you a chance.
They give you a chance, and it's like, oh, we'll watch them grow up and evolve, and see if they got it like that.
Yeah.
And as you get older, like I done got older now, it's like I'm at a good place where people appreciate when I do the tribute stuff. Yeah. No matter how much I want to do my own stuff, they still want to hear my father's stuff.
Man, come on, man. You know, like everybody watching the vouch, like that's the pinnacle. And I listen to your stuff. Oh, your voice is just like your dad. It's only the difference between your dad's voice and your voice is that your voice is sweeter. His voice was like listen, and your voice is like listen. But it's still that vocal quality, man. It's still that, man. I can tell. I can listen
his
to
voice
it.
like 350.
Yeah. You know, he got.
I might be the 6.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it is. That's a great comparison right now. Okay, so like. You came up. What year did the Redness come together and be a group? What year was that?
Well, that was 1981 when we did the
1981.
1980 was the first album. 80 between 80 and 81. But the Reading Band, the Father's Pride, and the Reading Band, all that was like 79 was when we was getting started. Yeah. And then, but I give all the credit to me loving music and wanting to still grind and do music to my brother because, you know. And he still drive me today. You know what I'm saying? He doing his own business thing. And he still do some production work. And you know, he works with the foundation. And he's a camp counselor for the kids when they come. And we all
that's a good role model, man. The name is a good role model in itself. That is Macon Georgia. As a whole, Otis, I know you look at music the way it is now, and then you look at music the way it was.
Right.
Give us a quick comparison to the way music, the making music scene. I know y'all were doing stuff all over the world. Like I read it, it was like, good God, they ain't seen Georgia in at least a year. I just looked at the schedule y'all had for y'all tour schedule. It was like, man, y'all everywhere. Paris, London, come on, man. Like, how do you look at like being the way the music scene was like with your dad? I know you was a kid, but you know the way the music scene was. You had Grant, which was a real pinnacle in the scene of music and making. What do you see just seeing it the way you see it, your own personal opinion, how you look at the differences? What the differences is now towards then?
I think it's the same all over the United States. What happened is music, just like clothes and everything else. It changes. So it was like, you got a drummer, you got a bass player and a guitar player, whether it was a rock band, a country band, or a gospel band. And that was the thing. And so in the 80s, after disco really got out there and really started popping, and when the drum machine came along, it opened the door to a whole new avenue and a whole new style of music. So it put a lot of drummers out of business, you know, so that means it was like...
People mad, they don't like the music,
the music that came on the radio, a lot of the music that came on the radio really didn't require the drummer. So people started doing, actually it was a 505, the drum machine.
SR, what it is, the SR, it was like the New York
the song machine. Phil Collins did, I can hear
that was drum machine? Oh yes, it was.
At the beginning of the song, just keeping time, and he did the live drums on top of it.
Oh, okay, that was drum
machine.
But
all of that changed the game, you know what I'm saying? And from that, the disco beating and stuff kind of started to go out of the way, and the rappers took the drum machine and did something else with it and put the turntable with it. And then we were doing funk in the 80s, and funk started to die. So it's like around 86, 87, funk started dying out, so we had to find something else to do.
They had to evolve, people. They evolved.
Yeah, you know, so luckily for myself, you know, we all had a little downtime, but my father had a friend named Eddie Floyd that, you know, took me to Europe with him just playing guitar. Took me to Memphis and let me play with Booker T and MGs, and I wasn't really ever doing any vocals and stuff. I was doing funk beats on the 808, producing the Smurf.
So you basically producing mostly?
Yeah, I was producing, you know, like, you know, dance records and, you know, doing the beats on our stuff with Dick and Mark. And then when everything kind of died down and there was really no room, and then the New York hip hop really just took over. It was all about that.
Yeah.
So I just had to kind of sit back for a while. And I was running around, and then all the way up to 95 to 98, I was running around in the streets trying to find a rap group. Yeah. You know, and just searching.
Just always evolving. It just showed me you just been evolving.
Yeah, but I've been blessed enough because of who I am to go back overseas, and then I started. I mean, I could try to do whatever I wanted with my own, but it was just like they didn't care how I sounded when I sang Try a Little Tenderness. They didn't care how I sounded. They just wanted to hear me sing.
They looking at Otis Red. Look at him, man. It's like Otis Red sit here, man. Look, my dad. Let me tell you my music. I don't know if I even ever told you though. I think I have, but like. My beginning to music was when I was a kid, Otis. I hated music. Really? Like I actually hated it. My daddy used to play Otis Redding all weekend, live. Otis Redding, James Brown, maybe some Sam Carter. Okay. Otis Redding, he idolized. Oh man, he idolized. And every weekend it was Try a Little Tenderness. It was Tramp. It was all these older red songs, and it wasn't that I hated the music. It was just like I was so consumed that, oh my God, I hear this music, so please cut it off. So I got older, man, and that's why I say life is weird because I am my father's son. Hey, baby boy, he love your dad music to the core. It's like he know every song. He raised us on this. It's like the soundtrack to our life. And then I meet his baby boy later in life, and it's just like crazy. I just had to say that because I seen my sister watch it, and she wanted to put that out there. She probably would have wrote it on herself. Yeah. Like, your dad is an inspiration, and you are an inspiration to me. You tell me a lot of things I need to know about music, and a lot of these people watching make music. And one thing about people that make music, we want to make it. And I don't feel like a lot of us know how to make it. So I got O here to really be blunt with y'all, man, and really give y'all the game, because O has been there. His father, and he has been there on his own. He is there now. He's been there. I would just ask y'all to listen to this guy, man. Otis, these guys want to know, what do they do as an independent artist to make their way into being an artist in the industry, meaning how to get a record deal or how to attain their goal in music?
The first thing I would do on the level that you're speaking about, which is, to be honest with you, it's a totally different level of what I'm doing. But what I would first do is I would associate myself with like BMI. Yep. I would associate myself with ASCAP. Those are the performing rights organizations that capture your royalties for you out of restaurants and radio airplay. Yep. So therefore, when you do that, if you read their newsletters and stuff, they'll invite you to seminars, and you get to know the directors, and you can meet some of the songwriters that are really successful already. And it's all about who you hang around.
Networking.
You got to hang with people that's doing stuff that you want to do.
Exactly. Put yourself around the people who want what you want.
You can have a million good songs just sitting right here and make them, but if you don't go ahead and try to hook up with somebody and let them hear, and don't be afraid to share your music with people.
No. Say that again. Everybody want to be so nipped up with their music like somebody gonna steal it. And I think that come out of that publishing war that just stopped, and everybody, like you put music on Facebook, they'll snatch it off if you don't got the rights to it. I think that come out of a little bit.
Well, I meet a lot of people that'll say, well, I got something I want you to check out. It's dope. I say, okay, I believe you. And then they'll be like, well, I got to get it copyrighted first. I'm like, well, I understand.
It's you, O. And they be thinking that, oh, man, Otis Red can take my song to hell. Nah, he about to steal my song. Come on, man. Take her, the man could actually see you through. I mean, I don't like to say that, because one thing about life is you never get nothing worth working for is worth having. If you ain't did something for what you have, it ain't worth no use in having. Now, Otis is about to point y'all in the right direction. This is free. People charge for the shit he just told y'all too. I've seen the 1999 infomercials. Otis, we got a lot of artists around here, and they are afraid of the internet. They feel like, now, this is my opinion. I might be wrong. I feel like CDs are gonna be like tapes in like another year, like cassette tapes. And a lot of artists around here, they are afraid of the internet. They really feel like, oh, the internet ain't that good. What would you tell the artists around here about marketing their music And do you think the internet is an asset, and how you feel about the CD market?
I feel like this. If you want to go out and press up you 1,000 units, you know, and ride around and hustle them yourself, then you already know what kind of money you're going to make.
Yep.
And the chances of you selling 1,000 units is not very likely because your friends don't copy it or they're going to expect you to give it to them.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people are not even really playing CDs.
Yep.
They want the
Thumb
media
drive
on their phone.
Yep.
Or they want it on the MP3 on their phone and
Yep.
so forth. And as far as, you know, not wanting to be on the internet, that's crazy because a record company today, there's no such thing as a record deal for just a new artist, unless you're somebody that's already proven yourself in some market.
And they've been doing that for like the last 10, 15 years. Ain't nobody new without a presence got on. Like nobody, they don't get a chance like they used to in the 90s.
Right.
You would hear about a rapper new.
And another thing I would say is the advantage to going ahead putting yourself on the web is even if the song, suppose somebody else, okay, get the song copyrighted, somebody else do it, you're going to get paid.
Yep.
Second of all, somebody see you and they just like your style or your sauce or whatever, they'll be like, you know what? He might look good in a Adidas commercial.
Yep.
You might open yourself up to a whole new world instead of just trying to hustle these records.
Exactly. I always say that. There are so many more ways to get paid in the music industry, and a record deal is probably the last one. The record deal is probably the least attainable.
Right.
Really, even though it's the least attainable, and there's so many ways to get paid in this game with dedication and hard work. Another thing that the producers in Macon, I get a lot of producers that they come to. Well, I get a lot of artists that come to me and they get beats from producers that don't have rights they sell. Like a lot of the producers, and I commend all y'all, but a lot of y'all ain't correct in your production. Could you explain to the producers watching their credibility as a producer when he produced that song, what he's supposed to have in order to make money off of that beat?
Well, first of all, you got to know who owns the copyright to the song. Whose song is it? Who wrote the music? The producer is not really liable. He can just always say, well, I didn't write it, I just put it together.
Yeah.
Producing the song and writing the song is two different things. You know, so, and the thing about the internet is there's a good side and a bad side.
Oh, yes, it is.
This is the thing. You can take anybody's song today and do your own internet version, and YouTube will settle the royalty problem for you.
Wow. I know
A lot
that.
of people didn't know that.
I ain't know that.
But that's what goes on today.
Wow.
And a lot of people can get by. That's why you see so many people.
So you saying if I got something on YouTube right now and it's got a sample in it that I know somebody done checked on, and if it's fun, YouTube has negotiated the royalty problem.
YouTube has a deal with all of the major publishers. So for instance, if you go and you do, say for instance, you want to do a remake of a hip hop song, say you can have whatever you like by Tip. Once they hear it and they hear the similarity in it, they have like a program or people that's like Shazam that listens to everything that goes on because they don't want to be liable.
Yeah.
You know, so that money, people are getting money. You know, those writers are getting money. From YouTube. When people go in there and
so it's just like another mechanical raw. It's just like another raw, man. Exactly. I did not know that. I'm saying it because we got a song on that we sample. We got a song called Simple Man. You know the Stick song. It's got the sample from Leonard Skinner in it.
Well, you know
they didn't snatch it off. It's doing like 100,000 plus views.
Well, it probably in that case they may not even have noticed it. But if you tag it as the name of the original song,
it's Simple Man. That's the name of it. That's the name of it, Simple Man. Everybody it's people who love it, it's people like y'all just slaughtered Simple Man. Y'all just slaughtered the song. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't snatched it off YouTube, so that's why I was asking, has they negotiated with Leonard Skinner?
They negotiate with Leonard Skinner.
The publisher. Oh, so they just getting the royalty check up. They don't even know. Wow. YouTube, Google AdSense, y'all are on the money, man. Let more music go. Okay, I asked that. We're gonna ask more. If y'all got any question, man, feel free to ask them right there. Duncan Block OG Breedland, what up, man? Otis, it's a lot of artists in Macon, Georgia that really look at record labels and they don't see what they actually are. I'm one of the person, I know what a record label is. Could you tell these people what a record label is and what their job? Number one, could you please tell the people what they have to have in order before they even go at trying to have a record deal, like going to a record label? I'm gonna simplify it. How do you go to a record label with your music?
Well, I say you got to be proven.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to be able to say, well, I already. You can say, hey, listen to this. Do you like it? And they're gonna be like, well, it's not about whether they like it or not. Is it selling?
Can I walk it through the like? Can I go to the front door, Capitol, whoever records, and get in and actually speak to somebody about my music?
You could probably leave it with somebody at the front desk.
You'll never get
that. There was somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody can get it through the A&R.
Yeah.
But the main thing that I would say that the good thing about having a record label behind you is you cannot service and promote and properly, represent yourself right.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
And that's what they do.
And that's what we want. Success is just that. I had a question on here. It said, what's the best way to attain music rights?
To obtain music rights.
Yeah.
Very easy. If you're looking to do a remake of a song and you want to sell it or you want to put it on a video, like I said, YouTube is really a blessing for a lot of people.
It is.
So you do YouTube videos and stuff on there, they can't really stop you from doing it. You can do it in YouTube. If when you tag the name of the song and stuff, if you tell the truth about what it is, they're gonna filter it out and take care of it instantly. But there are a lot of companies that do copyright approvals for you. Say for instance, if someone wanted to do a remake of a Luther Vandross song, there are a lot of different copyright companies that do nothing but charge you a small fee to tell you can press up so many copies for this.
I did not know that.
You can press up. You can press up so many downloads. You can apply for so many downloads, and
so it's kind of like a lease of the sample.
And then there's a totally different license called a mechanical sync license for video. If you want to do a video of the song, anytime you have a song and you want to do the song over again, it has video content to it. That's a totally different license.
So if I sample something, the beat and the actual sample from the beat and the actual video are two different licenses I have to attain.
Yes.
So I can't do a video unless I get a license with two.
Because if you sample a song, if you sample something, whoever wrote that song, wherever it came from, you got to go to the owner of the copyright of the song.
Oh.
You got to. It's two things you got to get clear. If you're gonna use the actual sample from the recording, you got to go to the record company and get permission, and you got to go to whoever owns the publisher.
Keys, man, keys. He said, "Can you give me the name of a company to suit for getting right for the client?" He want a name of a company you can follow.
Yeah, you can go to Easy License. Easy License.
Easy License.
Google Easy License. They'll show you where you can apply for downloads. If you want to do, say for instance, you say I want to do this song over, and I'm going to put it on iTunes, and I want to be able to sell up to 1,000 downloads. They'll prorate it for you.
Yeah.
Easy Song License. A guy named Aaron. That's my homeboy.
Okay. Yeah. I had another question, man. He asked me. He said, "How much does it cost to get a Otis Reddit sample?"
It depends.
It depends, meaning a whole bunch of money too.
It depends. And it's quite pricey.
I already know.
But
I just seen what it was during the Super Bowl, and they had just cleared the sample. I think they did a Nescafe commercial, and was Will I Am. I seen that. Hey, you gotta have that Will I Am, man. You know what that is, man. Straight up, man.
Yeah.
Already, James Smith. Look, man, I got O in here, man. Like, I know y'all want to ask him a billion things, because I do. And I know him. So I know y'all want to ask him a billion things. I'm going to ask a question for y'all, man. And I know y'all want to know this. So I'm going to ask this, man. Otis Red, you came up in the 80s, like, where music was, like, colorful. It was funky. It was different. It was all about expression, just like music is now.
Right.
Y'all lame, man. There's a lot of people that look at music and they don't see the cycles in it. Like, I know you are a producer, you're an artist, you're a musician, you all these things musical, so you look at music with a blind eye. Who are some of these rap artists that's out right now that, like, who you like? I know you like some of these guys, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Totally honest with you. I have a lot of respect for a lot of these cats because a lot of them are doing their own style and their own thing. Now keep in mind, some of them might just be here for 1 year.
Yep.
But when they was doing it for that year, they was the man.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I don't want to throw no names out, but because make nobody feel bad or nothing. But when they was doing it for that year, they was the guy.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of cats out right now that like I would believe that if they came to me and I was trying to look for artists, I probably wouldn't have. See, that's why it doesn't go by what I like.
Yeah.
But like Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty, yeah.
I was like, I probably would have passed on him.
Yeah,
I probably would have been like, no, what are you doing? I probably.
I listen to his music and I feel like you feel. Like if I was the person that he had to go through, I probably would have passed.
But I feel like my nephew probably would have been like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And now that I listen to him, and I listen to him when he talks.
Yeah.
Another thing about these kids today is what I learned about when music changed. Mm-hmm. These young cats today are more business oriented. They're more they're more business.
They want some money bad.
They're more business music than music.
Yes. They don't care. They bridge the gap where they don't really care about the artistry. Right. Is that what I'm saying? They don't really care about the artsy fartsy stuff that y'all care about. They just want to sell units. He said, "Who's the best rap artist ever from the Mac?" Whoever. What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that, Bradley? What kind of question is that? I ain't gonna even let answer that, man. Know all those guys, man. You said nine, you're not gonna put him in the middle of that.
I can't get in the middle of that.
But straight up though, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like over the years, you don't work with a lot. You don't work with the whole mud hole. You know, the whole mud hole, the Underland, Lockdown. Shout out to GXWP.
Yeah.
A lot of people know GXWP was like the group in Macon.
Yeah.
Could you tell them? Just give a little history on the hand you played in the whole GXWP equation.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it to you.
Just
real.
I'm gonna give it to you real. Get it up, man.
Now, to be honest with you, totally honest with you, the first cat that was really doing it at 13 years old who came to me and was doing it, man, was Lil Paul.
Lil Paul.
And Lil Paul was doing, I got a little stuff on him. He was P-Train.
Yeah. P-Train, what up, bro?
He just kept doing it and doing his thing, and everybody just started wanting to make these records, these rap records. I mean, Lil Paul and what was the cat? Hoochie and the Caddy.
Piggy Scales.
That era, those guys, Lil Paul, Piggy Skelton, they were really, really trying to make records. And Lil Paul, you know, he kept getting in and out of trouble and doing the thing. But I have to give him credit for really stuck. And John A.
J.A. the Great, what up?
I was doing records on him. I was doing records with him when I was at Capricorn.
Yeah.
You know, we were trying to make stuff, and I got him a deal with Gene Griffin.
I love my y'all know.
Yeah, Gene Griffin wrote My Prerogative with Bobby Brown, Teddy Riley's manager.
He did.
I got John Amos to deal with him at first. And
history.
So, you know, but it was Lil Paul, and then when the GHWP thing, I kept telling them, I said, you know, they was doing their stuff. I was like, y'all need to get the cat be coming over here with the raspy voice.
Yeah.
That was Jeezy.
Yeah. Jeezy. What up, Jeezy? The cat with the raspy voice. That was his name was.
I called him the cat with the raspy voice.
Yeah, he do got a crazy voice, man. That's his thing.
Yeah. He was bringing it, though. I mean, he just had that.
Speak for himself. Look where he is. Icon.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, so from there, you know, Lop. I'm gonna tell you something.
L-Dog, what up?
Some of the cats that I feel just never really went where they should really be.
Yeah.
Like Greedy.
Oh yeah.
Underlanders.
Yeah. Underland got a new CD out sometime soon. I don't know no release date. They got a new ad. They working on it now. You know, Slum, he been doing his thing ever since, man. You know what I'm saying? Ever since them, but there's a lot of cats, man, you know, music is different now. And that's what I get from a lot of the guys. They like, man, it's just so not me. I don't even really want to do it. That's how I be like, cats will give up on their dream. Hey, man, you know, I just I ain't ball though. I'm like you. I'm like you when you was on with the Reds. Like, what it sound like out there? Research. I insert myself into that. I don't steal. I insert myself into the meat. That's right. Long live J.A. Black Male. That's on Sonny Spoon's son. He is dope. He dope, man. He dope. I'm talking he's evolution of his dad. Like that's crazy.
Sonny Spoon.
Hey man, y'all ain't got nothing to ask. Oh, like real talk. Real talk. Y'all ain't got nothing else to ask. Oh, I seen Duncan Block OG had asked something earlier. He was like, so what does a person from our city that wants to do something for the city with one of his dad's songs do? Okay. He want to know if he want to use one of your dad's songs to do something for the city.
I just told him. This is what I would do. I would do me a YouTube video.
Yep.
Everybody else do them.
She's engaged the game.
Do you a YouTube video. I mean, that way you ain't got to try to go through all the drama. And then once it gets to, blow it up.
Look, bro, they gonna sell it, man.
Let it get taken care of.
Let YouTube handle that, man. Cause you don't want to go straight to old about no sample, dog. They don't know them about no sample.
Yeah.
You gonna have to pay that. What it is that Will I Am. You have to give up that Will I Am. Look, we about to buy something. Man, I gotta let old go, man. He's a very important man. He got very important things to do.
Let me tell you a little bit about the foundation.
Okay, hold up. My bad. You got to know about the Otis Redding Foundation. Please, tell these people what's going on.
My mother started the foundation 10 years ago, and my sister and her have done a great job. Progress through education, enlightenment through music. Our summer camp is coming up. Go to otisreddingfoundation.org and check it out.
otisreddingfoundation.org. Go there, check it out. If you want to do something for the city, go there first, and we'll go from there, man. Hey, we about to get out. I got Young Cray coming up next, man. I appreciate you coming, The Cathedral appreciates you coming, man. I hope y'all took something from that. And, man, I hope y'all took something from that YouTube spiel, man. Let's get some money, man. Y'all ain't got to... We live at the Cathedral, man. Hey, anything else you want to say before we jump out of here, man?
Much respect.
Hey, man. Hey, we're going to do this again and again, man. Next up, I got Young Cray. Y'all stay right